Hi ho and hello, I'm the Bastard and welcome to another Greenlight bundle and... well... even thought most of these Greenlight bundles have been really great, there eventually had to be at least one or two along the line which are not as good, unfortunately, and to be honest, this Greenlight bundle it's not very good. There are many games that I just can't wrap my head around. I just don't find them enjoyable. And this kind of leads us into kind of awkward position, especially since I am doing these reviews voluntarily. And it's not as awkward for me as it is for Xander, who is responsible for these Greenlight bundles. Well, he's monitoring them and sending these Greenlight bundles for me to review. And the point of these reviews is that I am going to review each and every game in respective manner, and I want to give them my honest 100% honest opinion on. And well, I'm not going to say that this bundle is entirely terrible, but it's not really great either. But on the positive note, it's only $3, and I'm quite sure you will get your $3 worth from this bundle, so it's not entirely terrible. So let's go around the custom, in which I usually put the worst game in the bundle into a middle, and I will start from the bad games first and then lastly go into good games, so it will not leave as bad taste into your mouth. So let's see, what do we have in here. I really have to start with the absolute worst in the bundle, and that is O3DX, which is sort of a racing game. If you have played Happy Wheels, well, this is kind of the same, but in 3D and with cars. Well, it's not that this game couldn't be fun, but the main problem is that it really isn't. It is frustratingly hard, it is frustratingly difficult, and it has two problems. You are getting more than oftenly stuck into obstacles that you're not supposed to get stuck into, wondering what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to get around them. And it doesn't help when some of the obstacles are behind of a really bad camera, in which constantly jerks around and prevents you from seeing anything. Seriously, this game, it could be good, but it just requires a lot of fixing before it comes perfect. And, well, it also has these cheat codes, and they don't work. So yeah, when your game requires a cheat codes and they don't work, it's already a bad sign in there. And next in the bundle is Skyhook. It is probably a good game when you have 4 players local in one computer with you. And, well, if you happen to have 4 controllers, and with controllers I mean gamepads. But if you plan to play this on PC, well, tough luck, you cannot customize your controls, and there is a problem in this game. The controls are really awkward. I mean, I cannot address this issue enough. When I play games on PC, action games, platformers, anything, I like to shoot with my index finger, and I like to jump with my middle finger. And, well, this nameless finger over here I like to use for everything else. That is the proper set of controls if you're too lazy to give people an option to change your controls. Don't put them other way around, where I have to shoot from using my middle finger and jump using my index finger. It doesn't work. It's complex. It's annoying. It gets confusing during the gameplay. It's way more difficult than it should. I don't understand where did game developers, especially indie game developers, get this idea that people like to jump with their index finger, even thought they don't, or they like to shoot with their middle finger, even thought it should be the complete opposite. I'm sorry. If you're seeing this video, if you're indie developer and you're seeing this video, take this to heart. Shoot, index finger. Jump, middle finger. Anyways, even though I couldn't really play this game, at least I had a trailer to look at.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Skyle!
And next in the bundle is Applejack 1 and 2, and honestly, I really didn't like either one of these games. First game was so out of my league. Even thought it has all the basics down, it was so far out of my league that I couldn't bring myself to enjoy it further than 15 minutes tops. And it didn't help that you couldn't put your controls into arrow keys, so I couldn't put my movement controls in there. I had to use the numpad for moving. It does, for its own regard, have option to customize the controls, but you cannot customize them so much that you can put the movement into basic arrow keys, which is a huge flaw when you're making a PC port of your game. Seriously. Especially lately, PC ports have been quite numbingly bad. It's amazing. Anyways, as for Applejack 2, it's much better experience than Applejack 1, but still not quite there where I would like it. Some people might like this game a lot, and I can see why. It has, as I said, it has all the basics down, and this game even introduces the rewind option, which is, well, basically ripped off from Prince of Persia. No, not that Prince of Persia, I mean the newer ones. But wait! Yep, that's the name of this game. Wait is some sort of horror game, I suppose. It does introduce sort of elements from Silent Hill, or so it advertises. It's psychological thriller, if I would say myself. Perhaps I am using that term wrong in here. But, well, I couldn't get too far in this game because before this game gets released, it's going to be a beta, well, demo version for me at least, so I can give a complete proper review of this game. But how I feel about this game, well, it's very atmospheric. It does set a story, it does have some sort of thing going on, and apparently you can also die in this game, but that remains to be seen if it's truly a good game or not. Now, with all the not so good stuff out of the way, let's move into good stuff. I mean, there are at least 2 games that are totally worth of your $3. An Alien with a Magnet is really fun puzzle game where you are playing with this alien that has a magnet, and with that magnet he's bouncing around these asteroids and avoiding all other obstacles. Basically, your objective in this game is to collect all sorts of gems and crystals and stuff like that, and of course get the high score. It's a really fun game. It is quite addicting. It is well, kind of like one of those Android app games that you are used to play, like Temple Rush, Beachy World, and other games like that. Well, except this game is kinda different. I'm quite sure you will enjoy that game. Well, this game, I personally enjoyed this game myself a lot. And last but not least in the bundle, and also the greatest game in the bundle, which I enjoyed very much, is 12 Labors of Hercule. And this game is literally busy work. You have to be constantly clicking on resources and bossing your servants around. And yeah, you heard me right, Hercule has servants. Meanwhile, his servants does all the dirty job. He's just resting down there, taking a nap. I mean, look at that lazy guy. He's just there, taking a nap until he's needed. What a lazy hero. Anyways, this game is lots of fun. It is a strategy puzzle game, and you really have to also think in this game that you won't be wasting your resources on useless things. So you have to, in each and every map, you have to kinda work accordingly, especially because you are on a time limit. But even though there is a time limit, there are some special feats that will help you. For an example, you can make your servants run faster, you can have more resources at once, and also some other cool stuff. You can hire Medusas to stone Minotaurs, and you can have this flying horse, which name I cannot remember right now because I have a stupid memory. But anyways, you can have this flying horse to do other stuff for you, and every action that you do requires a certain amount of resources, so you really have to be aware what you do next. Anyways, this game is really fun busy work game. I truly enjoyed it a lot. So there you have it. Even though this bundle wasn't as great as the previous bundles, it's still alright for a Christmas bundle. And, you know, not every bundle can be glittering gold and shining silver and platinum all around. There ought to be one or two bad bundles once in a while, so this isn't as terrible as it seems. And, you know, honestly, I don't crap on games for fun. I do, as I stated before, I do these bundle reviews for free, and I also do them for you people, because I want to entertain people. I want to give people my perspective on these indie games, and I really like to support indie game developers, because some indie game developers, they have really good ideas, and well, some, well, they just flop. So this is kinda also working as an educational tool for all the indie developers out there who happen to be watching this bundle. So, I'd like to thank Xander again for sending me these games. I'm sorry that this wasn't as great bundle as the previous ones, but, well, personally, I still think you will still get your money's worth, so I hope you will enjoy the bundle, and I really hope that you will have a happy new year. I hope that all of you people had a happy and really great Christmas. And I truly wish that you got, well, lots of Christmas presents. I got pants.